Hi guys, Samantha from Jessama Tutorials here, and today is day 13 of the Cracklathon, where I am doing one crackle veneer every day for a full month. So if you haven't checked out the previous day's tutorials, please do go and check them out, as there is a lot of them and a lot of variety as well. So I do believe yesterday we did a heat gun crackle, and the day before that we did a 99% alcohol crackle. Today we are going to be using a paint to create a crackle, and I have already showed one brand of paint that does a crackle. It's the Martha Stewart brand, so be sure to go and check out that video. I do believe that is day 6 that we did that. Today I'm going to be using this brand of paint, and now this brand of paint comes in a few different colours, I do believe, and I bought it from Craft Online if you're looking where to buy it. And this is a great crackle paint. So to start, you're going to need a piece of white polymer clay rolled out to at least 1 millimeter thick. This is Primo white that I've rolled out to about 1 millimeter thick, and then you can roll it out as thick as you want. It really doesn't matter, but I rolled it out to about 1 millimeter thick. And then you're just going to take that paint, and it is really thick. There we go. I'm just going to squeeze that out. And I'm just going to brush it over the surface. And you want a fairly thick layer. You don't want it so that you can see the white through it. So you can see around here we've still got streaks in here. That's not what you want. You want it to be a solid black colour. Any thinner than that and your cracks are not going to look great. So make sure you have a nice solid coat. Okay. And I've only got the black colour at the moment because I'm not sure whether you guys would be interested in me using this brand of paint to create crackles. So let me know in the comments below whether you would be interested in me creating tutorials using this paint. If you are, I will invest in getting more colours because there are quite a few, but black is the one that I can use the most. Okay, so now that can take probably, if you just left it to air dry, it would probably take about 12 hours to dry completely. You can use a hairdryer or a heat gun on the lowest heat setting to dry it. And this is the brand of heat gun that I use. You can see I have it on my lowest heat setting, and I'm going to have it on my highest wind speed. You can use a hairdryer as well. And now you're going to see the paint go from shiny to a really matte appearance. Then you'll start to see it go a really dark matte, and then after that you'll see it actually go to a light matte again. Once it has gone to that light matte, that is when you are good to go, and you'll actually see cracks starting to form. So you can skip ahead in the video, but I want to show you in real time how long this will take to dry. And you can see that there are cracks starting to form. There's a thicker area around here, 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 and here that I need to work on a little bit longer, but I think you get the basic idea. Once your clay basically looks one even colour and you start to see cracks, you are good to go. And there we are. So roughly that probably took about a minute or two, whereas if we hadn't done that, it would have taken probably around 12 hours to dry properly. Now this does crumble up, as you can see. It's starting to crumble up a little bit there. That's fine. I'm going to run this third pasta machine on the same setting as I did before. And where it's crumbling up there, we had a rather thick layer of paint. So if it does happen to do that, brush away the crumbs, grab your heat gun and just dry it again. Because it's just an area that has not dried completely. Okay, now I'm going to run it through the next setting down. You can see we're getting a really nice crackle. And you can see in those thick areas we are getting crackles, but because it did not dry as much as the rest, you're not going to get as bright a crackle. And I kind of like that variation in the design. If you don't like that, just continue with the hairdryer or heat gun longer. Now we'll take it one more setting down, and that's about where I like to stop because it creates a really dramatic effect. And you can see these areas you still do get a crackle, but it's a lot more subtle. You don't get as strong a crackle, which is nice. Okay, and now because we do get some crumbling, not much, but we do get some crumbling, I want to just grab a piece of plain printing paper, and I just want to put this right in the middle here. Okay, grab a piece of plain printing paper and just give it a burnish, and this will burnish that paint down onto the surface of your clay. Okay, and so you can see it's a really easy way to create a crackle. The nice thing about a paint crackle is that you can put this through stencils, silk screens, you can paint it into specific images, and then you can crackle that image. So for those of you who work with paint and are good at it, this is a really nice effect. I am limited as far as my skill in using paint, but I'm sure some of you are really good at it. So this might be a really cool crackle for you guys to look into. Okay, and I love how you get some really uneven areas where you get some really thin cracks and some really large cracks. Spreading it around with your finger is a great way to get those sorts of things, though you can use a paintbrush as well. So that is basically it for this tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and remember to let me know whether you'd be interested in seeing tutorials using this crackle, because with multiple colours we can start exploring a bunch of different techniques, but only if you guys are actually interested in this. So let me know in the comments below, and if it is popular enough I will look into getting some more colours. Also, if you would like to vote for your favourite crackle of this Cracklathon, please do consider joining my group Jessama Tutorials Polymer Clay Community on Facebook. I will have a link to that in the description below the video, and at the end of the month I will have a poll where you guys can vote for your favourite crackle, and I will then do a project on that crackle, or maybe even some of the other popular crackles, and you'll be able to see how to use that. If a lot of the crackles are popular, I might even look into doing 2 tutorials. So do check out that poll. And as always, I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye for now.